Hello everyone, it's GeRy. It's Saturday morning. I just woke up and I thought I would be doing some trades that I do usually, but this time I'm going to record it and share it with you guys. And of course, I'm not narrating my trades normally to myself, but this time I will. So let's do the trades. As you can see, I have a bookmark, the item that become tradable. And right, I think this might be a false alarm because I think we've traded with this guy yesterday. We ended up making another trade. Yep, I forgot to remove the bookmark anyway, let's see some comments, community message, what's happening. Thanks for reporting. Yeah, that wasn't me, that was my extension. This is not really specifically for me. Some advertisements on my trading group. So trade message, that's up my recurring message here. This is also not really for me specifically. Let's see the trades. That's the thing we're here for. So it looks like someone wants my fire serpent, and this guy is on my friend list. Let's see if he messaged me something. He only said that he sent an offer. I've made a few trades with this guy in the last few days. He's a German YouTuber apparently. 340 is what my AK is going for usually. If these two are correctly priced by my extension, which they actually underpriced, so this is a great fucking deal. It's like 30-40 euros. I mean, a bad float fire serpent is not easy to trade, so even from that point of view, it's good because, you know, people see it. It's, what was it, 0.36, so it's pretty close to the worst possible float. Not many want to take that, but I guess it must have looked okay, regardless of the float value being not too good. And I'm going to check how many items I have in my inventory real quick, yeah, because this might be a problem this morning. So I'm going to have to sell some cheapo items like this crap. I really should just automate this part more, like select the whole fucking page or select the items below €5 or whatever. That should be good for now. 31 items. That's gonna take a while for the prices to load. Then I will start the listings. So I have this bio marble. It's like 40-60. So that's at 10 to this. Let's say I have 575 on my side. He seems to be offering €5 overpay, but the flip is probably underpriced at the moment by my extension. I think it's more like at least 215. So let's add the 10 to this one too. So let's say he's overpaying 20 now, and even the stiletto is at least 10 more. Not sure about this one. So this is a classic knife urban and it's minimal hour, so yeah, I think 113 is realistic. I accept that. So it's 20-30 euros overpay, let's say. And yeah, this guy is a frequent customer. Confirmed. Okay, this looks good. It's an upgrade. Looks like solid overpay. Although the flip is it's black water minima, black laminate minima, sorry. Says it seemed to be going through 130, so let's bump 15 to this. So now we are at 200 on my side, and yeah, his knife also seems to be about 200 or a bit more. It's an upgrade, so I'm going to go for this. Give this guy some rep. He also added me, let's accept him. Let's give him some rep. Let's note that I've upgraded to M9 bright water, and I think it was fair tested. Yeah, it was. Although if now I accepted the guy, I have to check if my friend list became full. No, I still got one slot right now. So let's move on. And now in this trade, this was equal in terms of item numbers, so the item count is not going to be a problem. And I've upgraded in this, so I got fewer items in the end. Okay. So butterfly blue steel field tested, they are like 325, let's say. So add 10 to this. Now we have, let's say, 380. I think these bronze morph gloves are also more expensive. Alright, so they've been going for like over 240 mostly, and a week ago they crashed pretty bad, but I don't see a reason why they would crash specifically, so I think it's just a fluke. Surprised it's 217. And let's see the M9, it's like 170. I think I'm going to have to change something in this offer. Let's see if I have a cheaper M4, for example. Let's do this control panel. I could put this one instead, and counter. Come on, face ID won't let me in. Alright, so I can now start to list the items, and in the meantime let's read some chat messages that I got while I was sleeping. So we were discussing a trade with this guy before I went to bed. Yes, so he listed a bunch of his items that he's offering for a butterfly safari mesh. And of course his fucking inventory won't load. So he said he's overpaying 10 euros. I think it was about equal, so I said no to his offer. So now he wants to add his Dragonfire. Yeah, that's why I opened his inventory. I wanted to check what exterior that is, what the price of the item is. And he wants me to add Decimator. Or he wants to take out his Decimator, okay. So I can't really answer this without checking his items. I'm confirming the listings on my phone right now, so hold on for a second there. So this guy just sent a trade. Let's select some more listings here. I hate these guys who just make me work so much listing many items and they just change their mind. Like, what? He said, I've done a trade, so just looking at a knife. So knife for Scrumbit. He has a butterfly forest. Those are like 205 to 10. As you can see, now I have plenty of space in my inventory, so I don't have to worry about. That's probably for all day today. Let's give this guy some options for Karambit. Let's send Boreal Wyvern, Urban, Forest Battles card. Let's do Safari as well, Scourged of course, and the rest of them. This is a talent, so, and these Karambits he cannot do for his Butterfly only. Oh, I forgot this one, but yeah, I can do one of these. Let's refresh the offers page. I got a new comment. This is from the guy we just traded with. He seems happy with the trade as well. That's always good. Let's see. This is a play skin trade. Items for items. Looks like decent overpay. This guy also looks like a frequent customer. Let's accept it. We already traded in the past, so I already gave him reputation on his profile. I think I remember discussing a trade for an M9 Crimson Wyvern, and yes, it was this guy. 20 ads. Let's dig deep in this one. So, M9 Crimson Wyvern, they are at 255, 260. Not really sure what to price these horses. Also Crimson Web, but it's battle scarred. I'm going to put 175 on this. And if it's 175, then it's just low. Let's check that again. Did I count it as more expensive in the past? I'm not sure. Not sure what happened here. So he made an offer for the Crimson that we are talking about. I said no. 20 could work. So he was offering his AK with his knife and Hyper Beast, and I said 20 would be okay as ads. This is 6, 11, 14, 16. Yeah, this is not quite 20. This is like 18, so I'm gonna do these two. Or even this is a great offer. I might have mispriced his knife in the past, or prices have changed, but this guy should be lucky with this offer. Honestly, he won't be getting anything similar anywhere else. So, hey GeRy, the M9 Slaughter traded has no special patterns, has it? And I'm right with the thought that the website items CSGO is a scam. I don't know. Honey? Cool. Yeah, that was my daddy. Items CSGO is a scam. It relies to CSGO stash. It's not even domain, or at least not recognized. That's the well, that's a colon in a URL. That would mean CSGO is a port. The port would have to be a number, and items alone is not a domain. So what the fuck is he talking about? Yeah, let's see. I have this Stiletto crimps, stiletto safari. It's minimal. It's selling all over the place. I think I'm going to price it as 90. So he's overpaying a bit, not that much, but a flip forest is pretty good for trading. Stiletto safari in minimal not so much. So let's say he's overpaying only €3, but it's better. The float is shitty on this one though. Not like it's great on mine, but whatever. Looking trade. This guy does not have enough for what he wants, so I cannot really counter here, so gotta fade. And he wanted a screenshot. So 173 on my M9 here. I doubt it would end up being a good trade. Yeah, I cannot afford. He cannot afford this. Let's see if he messaged me something about the trade. No messages. I don't know what's happening here. Anyway, flip case hardened at 160. Yeah, we checked this in the last one of the last trades. It's 130, which would mean that this is 166. I'm going to add this gold web sticker as well. Do a counter. Let's confirm that. Hi, how much do I need to add for a butterfly vanilla? I have an M9 phase 2 Doppler. Butterfly vanilla, he said. I do have 2 of those. He has this phase 2 M9. Doppler phases are hard. I'm usually comparing items on CS money in these cases. 9 phase 2. It's factoring you, they'd go for 455, and the butterfly vanilla is 490. So the difference is about 50 here. If he adds his OP and USB, it's only 8 euros on a 400-500 euro trade. That's not really worth it. At least 50 seems too. 70 feels a bit too much, but I'm going to go with that. So his OP, his USB and M4 is what he needs to add. Alright, this one was confirmed. So I have a theory that the people who want me to add them so much and they have really important things to say to me are the most useless people for trades. Yeah, I'm going to ignore this guy. They're just annoying. What's up, man? I was just looking at your inventory because I've had my knife for like 3+ years and I'm getting bored of it. But so many people try to scam and stuff nowadays. You just seem legit and had quite a selection. Love my ass off. I'm a little rusty in prices of knives. Now, do you have any knives around 450 to 500 range? I usually just ignore when people start talking prices, because even if they know what they're talking about, they might use a different way of pricing. So I prefer talking items instead of prices. So his bayonet is like 350, 340, 360. So I am clarifying if he wants to trade his knife only or other items too, and then I will make offers when he says what items he can offer. Okay, Huntsman at 84, Gat at 83. I've countered this guy, I think, not even once yesterday, so fuck him. Okay. I can give you Deagle on the clock. That was last week or so. Let's check the M9. Oh, it's actually 220. I think something around. I think the flip is something like that too. $226 on CS money, but most items are more expensive on CS money at the moment than on the market. Still, according to CS money, he's giving me €3 of overpay, but I'm going to add these two to the trade to make it more worthwhile. And counter is being sent. So these guys do not have enough for this one. Macrobi Waters and M4 Golden Coil and P2 SM11 Sword of Kraken for Butterfly Knight. Okay, price is good. And let's see. So he's offering his Karambit Golden Coil, Asimov and Sword of so around 265 for the Butterfly Knight. That won't add up. I don't think that will add up. This is more 270 in my head. Actually, it's more 260. Still, even if it's same price, it's pointless. I'm downgrading, no overpay. You would definitely have to add. Well, I only asked if the price is good, and it's not, so I'm just going to reply that. Alright, so it's a few euros under pay right now. Let's fix that by adding this org. Let's see if I can finally load this guy's inventory. Yes, I could. And he is adding his Dragonfire and taking out a Decimator, which would be like €7 of ads. Let's say that could work. Okido. He added you because I would like to trade with you, but I have to wait 1 day till my trade bound will be finished. Is this the same guy who... Yeah, so these people who send many offers that are clearly not good. I only counter once and I don't want to waste my time doing many counters to shitty trades. I just checked this from the chat. Let's refresh offers. And we've got a new one 18 minutes ago. That's promising. So this... Oh wait, this is what I countered to already. What was the counter? So we've established that the butterfly is 325, which would put this at 370. This is about right for the gloves, and I think the M9 is at 170, so 390-ish, €20 of overpay. That's gonna work. Just give this guy some rep and confirm on the phone. Thank you, thank you. So this guy is asking how many more euros he needs to collect before he can afford a knife. Let's see what the cheapest knife I have right now. It's probably from some Navaja. According to my extension, it's a Suffering Mesh Battles card, which seems about right. It's let's say 60, around 60, yeah. Which would mean, I don't know, like 10 more euros. Have I not seen this before? I think I just forgot to decline this one. Oh, many shitty items. Decline. This guy does not have enough for the OP Asimov he wants. Let's see if he added me. Nope. Zizras. Again with the shitty items. I'm checking if they sent an incoming request, because I could ignore them quickly and the numbers that go down there. Don't know if any of my trade. So he sent multiple trades. He sent 3 trades. So as I said, I only counter once, if I do at all, but he cannot afford even that. OE. Yep, I can ignore the guy. And I've already countered at least twice to this guy. He's asking what kind of knife that would be. Would be another. How do I want to trade my gloves for a pair of gloves that you have? So what was our deal? His inventory plus 20 euros for the online lore. Okay, so he has to send the money before I accept the offer. And I've started checking the incoming friend requests. So this is not how it usually goes. I have pretty clear rules who I accept or who I ignore. But I vaguely remember this guy being on my friend list in the past and being annoying. So I think I'm going to ignore him. 180. So no trade. Tabs. 2 weeks ago, received some offers from the guy. Oh, I know. I had this guy on my friend list for this week, but he started spamming my profile with comments that apparently he was advertising his own items, so fuck him. Clown, also someone who I think I had on my friend list, but yeah, he is an annoying type. This only usually happens like once a day, that I encounter someone adding me who I already had on my list, but it happened 3 times in a row apparently. So like 220 on my flip here, 205 on his M9, he's adding 6, so let's say 210. I need at least another 10 here. Even this is pretty generous, I think. So GCWE added me. He also sent an offer 7 hours ago. Let's see if I can still look that up. No, it's not in the incoming offers. Let's see the incoming offers history. I either already declined his offer or he cancelled it. We'll find out in a second once this loads. So on the same flip that I just sent this counter to, I'm getting another offer. And I think I've already countered to this. So let's just decline. Another offer for the M9 Crimson. Let's see if this loaded. It has. So he cancelled the offer, which was some play skins for play skins. I'm going to accept the guy. Let's talk this through. He has a butterfly blue still, and it's well worn. So I have this template text here that I copy paste, so I don't have to type them out all the time. This is the one I sent for the guys who are offline at the moment of me accepting their friend request. Oh, fuck. Cheaper gloves, so he's changing up the offer, but I cannot see the offer because the inventory won't load. Alright, so I think this butterfly is about 200, more or less, right? I think we checked the M9 and it's like 260. So he should be adding at least 60. He's only adding 45 or so. And I don't think he has enough for it actually. I will have to reply to that later. So the guy says he sent the money. I'm gonna have to log into my PayPal to check that. I'm not going to show that to you. For fuck's sake. 95 on the flip, 83 on the gut. So at least 12 euros is the difference. I'm going to add 15. I think this is a pretty great offer. And I'm going to try to log into PayPal again. And yep, looks like the money's here. This was the guy. He offered this trade, and I'm going to accept it. Let's give him some rep. And take him as downgraded M9 lower price card. So offer for the M9 marble. This could be good actually, because I think this phase 3 Doppler is, which is Tetrac, is more expensive than it looks, or it is according to the extension. My online marble seems to be going for like 650. I'm going to check these on CS Money. M9 marble at 670. Cut phase 3 stat track at 570, so about 100 in ads. Okay, this is not even close then. 66, which is the total in his trade, minus the price of the knife is only adding 80, but he doesn't have more. Basically, I have to decline. Okay, private inventory, ignore. Interesting. The price is the market history is interesting on this one. Prices are going a bit down at the moment, but this one is quite steady. It's probably even more expensive than the field tested one, which is like 150. This one is going over 160. Interesting. How about the bayonet? At 130. Not this one. how about this? 175, then I would be valuing my M9 at 160. I think the current market sales history is a bit misleading. It shouldn't be this expensive. Private inventory ignored. Let's refresh this page. Still got more than 20 offers. So MPKP sent an offer an hour ago. Fuck. Read first, can you accept my friend request? I'm interested in this knife and I want to buy it for real money. And also my knife. Basically, I would have to make an exception because now I'm not normally not accepting invites from people who have an inventory value of less than 200. But this guy says he wants to buy stuff for real money, so he gets a bit of a preferential treatment, I guess. He was sending offers a week ago. I don't remember what those were, so. Friend list full, wonderful. That's just great. So I have to find some people to remove now. I mostly remove people who I have never traded with. I have not traded with for a while, or do not have items really, or not that many items. So this guy seems to fit the criteria. We've not been offering back and forth lately. Inventory value only at €6 is getting the what? Is not on my friend list. How come? That's weird. Anyway, this guy also is very similar. Not traded in the past month. Only €7 of inventory value. I'm going to give him this nice message. And he's getting removed. So now I can accept MPKP. So bio case hardened defectors web one. I'm gonna let them know that I've accepted them. Always wanted the Karambit, wonderful. Also shitty affair. So again, I'm always checking if these guys add me, because then I can just ignore them directly. Don't have to waste time on checking their inventory. And okay, the list is pretty short now. I don't have to use a search for that. Let's try the counter. I've already accepted. Oh. I failed to confirm it. look for trades. I'm going to check the trades, don't worry. So, not enough money on this guy for the M9. I want to trade this on my AK now rider at meet no friends. I can't now because I have trade non-rider. I already ignored this guy, I think. Yeah. Too bad. Just send it when you can. Patterns, I don't care. Jesus, this guy sent 97 offers. Wondering if they've all been shitty like this one. Small overpay from you. Small? Over 25? Small? We're gonna call it small. This guy did not add me. Please is a keyword. If please is in the offer message, then it's probably a shitty offer. Blue and yellow, well, I don't care. So this is the guy I just sold the M9 to. I think I've declined. Should have declined that one. Looks like one of the counters we've sent was just accepted. So this was for the Flip Tiger with these guys. I think he was offering his M9 and M4, and I added the AWP and the Eagle. I think that was the counter. Bayonet, Case Hardened, and Wavor. Whoa, those are underpriced for sure. I think 190 is probably what this worth. So 190 on mine minus his. I think 135 is generous. So 55 euros is the difference. So I said 55. That means 38 is the 70%. I usually calculate with 70% when selling for real money. Yeah, so he would have to add this much. How much do you think the AK is? Is there anything else you could put in? I do not remember what the offer is. Oh, he's asking because it has some stickers. Alright. Why are the colors not loaded here? Oh, right. I think I found a bug in my extension. Trade offers and I'm going to have to look into this. I think the problem is with the URL being a direct link to one of the offers, because this should work, but it doesn't work either. That's not the problem then. Then I'm going to have to check this one out later. For now though, let's proceed with the invites. I tried, sent offer 40 minutes ago. I think he wanted the M9 Crimson as well, so let's ignore them. No, I said ignore. Another counter. So we agreed on me adding, or he adding this 3 and 20 euros more. Let's see, 5, 6, 3, 2, 1, 7, 1, 3, 1, 8, 0, 7, 0, 3, 0, 3, 0, 3, it's 21. I think I'm actually losing money on this offer, but I'm gonna keep my word. I said he has to be adding 20 and he's done it, so I would not normally have accepted this offer, that's for sure. Let's try loading the guy's inventory. Yep, so he wants to add the gloves and wants the cheaper one instead. So we are looking for something 60 euros cheaper. So something at like 85, 90, not many gloves for that. Probably this is the only one. Also not tradable for a week. Okay. Thanks. Drop down. Let's see if he can drop down. He wants to add M4 and AK. So that's 15 euros. 70% of that is let's say 10. So I wanted him to add 40. Let's do 30 down. So gloves, transport 125, 125, 125. Let's see the convoys. What are they going for? 102. Need some more here, but I've already counted. So let's decline. Kenny S sent offers, quite a few offers, 1-2 days ago, but he does not have much, so sorry Kenny S, sorry about that. This looks decent. No thanks, we do get some more items before you add me. This guy is trying to piss me off real bad. He's setting such shitty offers, but anyway, Bengal Blake. Also not much to work with, so getting ignored. I don't get this guy, he has plenty of items. Yet he's sending a really shitty offer. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So he would have to add 200. I'm guessing he thinks his M9 is some special with webs and shit, but I don't give a fuck, so not even sure 200 would do. I mean, he's not going to accept it for sure, but whatever. Not much effort to counter. So sell. Sell, sell, sell. Oh. I've countered to sell. Let's see if the counter is still on. Sell. So counter is still active. In these cases, I usually keep the friend request pending and wait for them to either counter or accept if they, and then I decide what to do with them or their requests. Mihai has a karambit, so let's accept him. Friend list full, wonderful. Let's get rid of someone. We traded 3 days ago with this guy, so he's staying. We've never traded with this guy, so I think I'm going to get rid of him. So now I can accept Mihai. He's offline though, so I'm going to tag him. Has Karan, I pass this card. I'm going to send him the welcome message. And now I realize what the problem is here. If I add the trailing slash, then it works. So it's gonna be an easier fix than I thought. But I'm going to note that because I'm going to forget otherwise. Mihai, just J-Day. I should accept him as well, so now I'm going to have to find someone to remove again. This guy has an M9 fade, his thing. Private inventory, have not traded in a while. He's getting removed. He's Hungarian, so I'm not going to send him the English text I have written up because that would be a bit weird. Let's do it through PayPal. Alright, so we removed one guy here. So let's ask J-Day. Oh, not this. He has Bio Nilla. $182 on my karambit here. This Gatfit is probably a bit more expensive than it is. Yeah, it's more like 140. So the difference is about 40. He's adding 18, 13, that's 20, that's 31, then 38, and 41. So the trade is about the same price, but the same price is pointless, especially if I'm downgrading. I'm going to add another AK. Hingaki added me. He has 2 knives, so he should be accepted. For that, I'm going to have to remove someone. could be Putin. We gotta put in fun over here, so we've never traded, has some items but not that much. He's getting moved. So now I can accept Hingaki, who has never chopped marble. And what was that? No, he has vacuum, marble, and Navajo rust. He is online or away, so he's getting this one. We are getting to the end of this quite quickly now. Sam, sorry Sam. I see you have a hefty collection, but you don't have a vanilla bayonet, and that's what I'm here to trade here for the two main and that's what I'm here for, the two made a trade with my knife. That's some weird shit. I'm gonna have to fight someone else to be removed because now my friend list is full, which prevents people from adding me. That's not good for business. Gonna remove this guy. And if now I should have a free slot. Yeah, I do. So some more offers to check. I think this is more like 240, the flip, and I countered yesterday. Please, oh, thanks. Oh, also shitty, bad. Let's see. All right. What do you want me to add is the question for this guy. I'm wondering what you can offer for it. Yeah, we are playing the game here of both of us wanting to make the other party to make the first offer, the first move. But I do not do that. I have to have some idea of what they want before I start giving them options of what they can get. I just want to have my inventory. What? I just want to have my inventory. I'm about to go crazy. Please have beautiful things happen in my life. Please accept. Oh, thanks. And let's see. No more offers. Sent offers. I want to check if Sal has still not accepted. I'm going to leave the friend request pending. I'm gonna close some unnecessary tabs. And we are getting the end of this, so let's see what was the result of this trading session. 10 AM. This was last night, so we started here. I really should note the profits when I make them instead of summing up at the end, because it might I might not remember correctly, especially if the trade is this complex. I think the Fire Serpent downgrade was 30 euros. Then there was the downgrade of the bayonet marble. I think this was like 25 maybe. I think I had like 2 euros on this upgrade. Let's say 3 on this knife to knife trade. I think this was quite good. I think it was like 6 or 7. Downgrading the butterfly blue steel. I think that was 20 or 25. Let's be conservative here. Flip Tiger 2. I think this was somewhere between 5 and 10. I'm going to go with 7. Here I did not really make profit because I was selling for real money, partly. I'm going to ignore this one. And here, I think I actually lost in this one. Let's say I lost 5, so 91 euros of profit, which should be about 100 euros, 98 euros, or US dollars. Well, if anyone stick to it to the end, I hope you liked it. Check out my extension, subscribe if you want to see similar stuff. See you next time.